Hi friends, it's Erica. Welcome back to Work Right Planner, and today we are going to talk about what's new in the sticker shop. I haven't been able to make a video to launch the sticker shop yet, so I guess this will be it. I'm just going to go over real quick some of the things that I've got in there. I'm not going to bore you by showing you everything. There are hundreds of listings in the sticker shop. Go check it out. I'm going to have it linked in the description box below, and that way you can just go right to it. But here we go. I'm going to start out with some of my script stickers. These are some of my favorites. I've got the office and telework for those of us who are having to return to, for those of us who are having to return to the office, we can now mark our calendar on what day we are where. I have, for those parents who are co-parenting, visitation weekend. This would have been such a lifesaver for me back when I was having to navigate that. So I wanted to make sure to put that one out there. And then, of course, meal planning, because that's important. For those of you who are Fly Lady fans, I do have script stickers that can help you stay on top of the Fly Lady system. We have what her zone names are, her special days, so that you can mark that. And then each of the zones. I've got just zone, and then if you want to minimalize how you put this in your planner, you've got all 5 of the zones there. Each one of my script sticker sheets does come with a strip of usable washi on the edge. I tried to keep them kind of generic just so you could use it wherever it might fit. We'll get that out of the way. On the subject of Fly Lady, I have not made a calendar yet, a template for those, but I do have strips where you can mark your zones, and even small ones so that you can mark the little key cards like I make. I don't have mine with me because it's in my planner across the room, but that way if you wanted to make one of your own, you could have your cheat sheet already ready to go. And I've got, if you use the Daily Duo, strips where you can mark which zone you're in. And even if you use one of the others, you could always use these strips and just cut them down to where you want them to fit. But there are 5 strips for each one to get you through the week, because she recommends that you do your zone cleaning Monday through Friday. So there are those. I also, for those of us who work jobs that put us on call, made a template for your calendar view where you can mark your on-call weeks, and it doesn't take up that much space. These are super thin. If you've watched my plan with me, you've seen them, but this is now available in the shop. And the last set of script stickers that I'm going to show you, there are 95 script stickers available in my shop. I'm not going to go through all of those, but the last ones that I wanted to show you are all school related. So of course we've got school, no school. We have online learning for those of us who are either keeping online learning or whose counties are red. Hello, that's me. And you may be reverting back to online learning. And then of course field trip. And in there you've got all kinds of extracurriculars that are available as script stickers so that you can mark whatever your child might be involved in and any meetings that you might need to go to. But my favorite of these school script stickers is this one. It is, sorry, I'm going to try to get where you can see the whole thing. First day of school, last day of school, and pretty much every break that you might have to accommodate in your planner. And I tried to make it to where you could use one of these to mark fall break, and then you've got one for each day of fall break inside of your other part of your planner. And then the last day, of course, is the last day of whatever your trimester, semester, or quarter is. So I tried to give you a way to mark the end of those, however your school breaks it down. We've got report cards, midterms. I tried to cover everything that is as generic and universal as possible. So I love this sticker sheet. It is S85. This is the Gym Plans font. I love it. It's wonderful. But if you'd like that, it's available in the shop. I do also have top boxes, If you've been watching my weekly plan with me, you've seen these. These are the only colors that I currently have. I will probably add some more. These colors I developed first just because they mean something to me as I put them in my planner. But they are there. They've got 4 lines so that you can mark whatever you need to in it. There are 5 of them so that you have one for each work day of the week. But yeah, there are those. Now we're going to get into budget stickers, and right now I have 5 different designs available in my shop. I'm going to show you 2 of them right away, and how we're going to do this is I'm going to show you one of each size for the 2 main ones that we have right now. So all of my budget kits are available in 8.5 by 11 or 7 by 9. This kit right here is my August kit. It is back to school themed, and this is the allocated budget where you break it down by paycheck. And this is the September kit, and I don't know how many of you know, I'm from Kentucky, and Western Kentucky in particular, and in Hopkinsville, September is the month where they have the Trail of Tears powwow, which is awesome. If you get the chance to go, I highly recommend it. You can learn so much. But in honor of that, I wanted to do a little bit of a tribal theme for September. So I hope you like it. I think it's beautiful. But there you have it. The allocated budget. If you've watched my budget with me, then you already know kind of how that works because I actually use that. And then, of course, we've got the business budget, which has all of your revenue, expenses, taxes, and your net profit and how much you're going to reinvest and your salary. These are the same in each size, which is why I'm showing you each pattern. There is the September pattern for this one. Then, of course, we might be able to go through these fairly quickly if I can pick them up. Okay, we have the debt snowball. We have your estimated taxes. So if you are working on a side hustle of some sort, I'm sorry, I've got my stuff in the way. If you're working on a side hustle of some sort, you want to make sure that you track your taxes. I keep that in my monthly budgeting. So there is that. Sinking funds, for those of us who like to keep those on hand. Mileage trackers. And this is important as a write-off if you're going to be tracking for business expenses. Side hustle investment. If you've watched this month's videos, then you know that I track how much I've put into my side hustle because I want to know when it truly becomes profitable. That is what these are for. They're available for you also. We have our joint bill breakdown, which is what I use to divide expenses between me and my fiance because we're not yet married and therefore not one budget. And it's perfect for roommates, that kind of thing. There are both of these. Here is your monthly budget for just your personal budget in each size and pattern. Okay, now you have the savings breakdown. And I made this one just because some people put their sinking funds into a savings account just like I do. And just to keep things very clear for themselves, they might prefer to have something that just says this is what my savings is. So I made this one just in case you guys want it instead of the sinking funds one. This is my transaction log. I made it to replace my check register so that I don't have to keep up with those silly books anymore. But it can also keep up with your categories. So if you're expense tracking, it's perfect for that. You can reconcile it with your checkbook. It's really perfect for what I need it for. But that's here if you prefer that kind of tracking on your transactions. We have variable income. This is income that you don't typically get. You don't include it in your budget, but you need to plan for somewhere for it to go. And that is that. Each month will have its own set of month script stickers, so that if you want to put the month name on there, you can. I figured out that sometimes it's just better not to put that on there because some people may want to use a kit on a month that I didn't plan it for. And then lastly, I have the expense trackers, which is pretty much what people are accustomed to. So if that's what you prefer, that's fine. But it's there and you can do that. Okay, so there are the August and September kits. Now, I did start making these several months ago. I just didn't get my Etsy shop up because it was very confusing to me. So, just to give you an idea of what else is available, this was the kit that I made for May. It does have the month on it, which makes it, less than desirable at the moment. But if you all like this pattern, let me know and I'll convert it to one that doesn't have the month written on it. But I loved the way that these colors went together. Thought it was very Mother's Day-like. So there's that one. We also have the donut theme, which was my kit for June because National Donut Day is in June and my best friend loves donuts. They are gorgeous. But, it's not June anymore. And then this one is probably one of my favorites so far. And I just call it the stars because there's stars all across there. But I love it. It's perfect. If you've watched my budgeting videos from this month, then you know that that's what I used this month. I forgot to mention my cash envelopes, which here are two. I actually have 19 other patterns on the shop, but I wanted to give you an example. They are laminated. They are made out of thick scrapbook paper and laminating sheets. They actually hold money. I'm going to show you my actual cash envelopes for my purse. You can just add a label to them so that you know exactly what they're for, but they fit your money perfectly. I am working on something to go down in them other than the index card, but they are wonderful. And just go in there and check it out. You'll see the different patterns that are available. They're $1 each, and you just pick out what you want. I am going to add a coupon code as a grand opening for my shop. So if you've watched this video all the way through, you have a coupon code in the description box below that you can just go ahead and put into the coupon area on Etsy, and it will give you a percentage off of your order during this time frame. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to talking to you again later.